remember how expensive this coffee is. I want you to savor every sip. So enjoy the coffee. For lunch, there's tons of places nearby. So we've printed out some little pieces of paper. They're on the tables outside, and there's some lunch places there. I went through the list and made sure that they were open at lunchtime, and they're all within like 0.1 of a mile. So they're all pretty close. There's some great areas around here for food. So we've because it's off-site, we've scheduled an hour and a half for lunch. But you know, if you get back early and you want to just chat to people, that's great too. And then tonight, we've also got a bit of a get-together at Gordon Dersch, the restaurant. The details are on that flyer as well. They're on the website as well. It's from about 7 o'clock tonight. There's all kinds of different food there. The drinks are reasonably priced. And if you bring along your badge, you'll get like a 10% discount. So that's what we like. All right, just a few other little things. Bits and bobs. The wiki, communityleadershipsummit.com/wiki. IRC, we do have an IRC channel for those of you who use IRC. It's #CLS on Freenode. And then I'd also really encourage everybody to join the mailing list. We set this up relatively recently. You can go to the website, click on mailing list, and it's like a Google group. We've had some pretty decent discussion on that. Finally, in terms of pushing the word out there, obviously, I think, how many of us use Twitter? Yeah?
Oh my.
Stupid question, basically everyone. So hashtag is #CLS.
Why do some people use Twitter and not Identica? Some said don't make assumptions.
Okay, yeah. How many people use Identica? Okay.
Not bad, no
Yeah,
bad.
so yeah, good point. And then Flickr as well. I mean, you know, or Picasa. Or PHP Gallery. Please tag it with Community Leadership Summit or CLS or CLS09. I think there'll be a reasonable chunk of assumption there. Want to say some thanks to some people. So first of all, we've had some people really work hard this morning. We got here at 7 a.m. I didn't even realize it was at 7 a.m. until this morning. We've had Amber, Pete, Erica, Graham, Mel, Graham, Johnny, Clea, Carsten, various other people. I'm sure I've left some people off this list. If I have, I'm really sorry. You have one free slap.
Oh yeah.
Moving on. And we've also had these wonderful companies help us. As I said, to be honest with you, I'm a bit of an asshole when it comes to talking to these sponsors, because it's like, you will not come and purge the event and treat it bad and get your horrible corporate way with us. It's been very deliberately focused on being as neutral as possible, and every single one of these organizations has been absolutely wonderful.
O'Reilly.
So O'Reilly for providing the session space, just done a fantastic job. Alfresco and SourceForge paid for the aforementioned extremely expensive coffee. Canonical provided some like the projection facilities and some of the equipment. Raga did all the t-shirts. Now you haven't seen the t-shirts yet. I've got a t-shirt, look at this. Look at that, eh? Oh yeah. So Ragaware, I don't know if Ernie's here yet, but Ernie from Ragaware, who's one of the funniest people I've ever met, he basically donated a bunch of t-shirts. So we've got t-shirts outside on the table after this, and you're all welcome to one. Now, a large is actually quite small, just so you know. So have good judgment when you're looking at this. The actual small one is about that big. So Ernie's provided those, which is fantastic, and we've also, in multi-program as well, have provided some money for like lots of all the banners and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Question about the sessions.
Yeah.
If you put up a session and you see that someone else has a fantastically more interesting session, can you take your own down because you're going to be there?
Yeah, feel free to take your own session down. So, yeah, I don't know if you heard, the question was, if you put your own session up and somebody's got a way more interesting session, can you take your own session down? Yes.
Can you walk out of your own session?
Can you walk out of your own session? Generally not.
There's also that open spaces concept of allowing people to, if you're in a session and it's not where you want to be and you move on and not feel social guilt around it, and that can happen with session leaders as well.
Yeah. I think so. I mean, this is our time, so feel free to run the sessions how you want to. If you want to walk out, I'd probably dissuade against falling asleep in the middle of a sentence. But yeah, Denise. Yes, Denise, just another reminder, please put your names on the session cards. And also, try and put the same name on your badge.
You have numbers, but you don't have rooms. How are we going to...
So, the way it works, so we've got lots of session spaces. Has it suddenly got darker in here? I think that's the sign to get a move on, Bacon. So we have session spaces, and basically, so this room, and behind this room is 2 other rooms. Let there be light. And then behind those 2 rooms is another 2 rooms. So this, basically, the block here is our area. And all of the sessions are in these areas. So when we get to 11 o'clock, we're going to have a mad rush in this room, and we're going to split this room into 2. So we have a session here, session 2, session here, session 1. And in the rooms behind, we're also having 2 sessions per room, and we put them over the opposite side of the room. The reason for this is that this event was supposed to have about 30 people coming along. More of you showed up, so we've made more sessions. So it's your fault. So, and then the sessions right at the back, we've got two rooms which have got just 1 session in each room. If you have any questions, feel free to grab me or anybody else. Joe?
Would it be smart to tell people to fill up the slots, even numbers first, then the other way around? So you have 1 session in each room, but if there's more than 5, then you have 2 sessions in each room.
Wow, that's a smart suggestion.
That's a smart idea. Yes.
Or say those first, then even.
Okay, so yeah, so basically what we'll do is, I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll modify the schedule to indicate where there's 2 sessions in each room. Okay, so only put your session in a room. Like if there's a room and it's empty, put your session in there. And so we can only have 1 session in each room, if it makes sense. So that's a really convoluted way of explaining it. So basically,
I have a question.
He's saying choose odd or even.
choose odd or even, yeah.
Fill odd rooms first.
Fill odd rooms first. Fill odd rooms first.
Do we have time to go through people wants to give sessions to introduce their sessions, and we could raise our hand
Yeah.
if we're interested.
So what we're going to do is, when I've finished rambling to you all, we're going to start writing sessions down in here, and then this mic is going to be open, so everybody can come up and announce the sessions that they're going to be doing.
Are we doing all the sessions for today and tomorrow right now, or just today?
It's going to be better, I think, if we do the sessions just for today, because we haven't got 2 timetables, unfortunately. We could try and bodge one together. We could probably we've got plenty of tape.
How many sessions are we allowed to present?
How many sessions are you allowed to present? Conceivably as many.